Copy. Start a poll, start a Q&A. Hi, I am trying to do setup because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how to pin something. Hi. Chat filter. I have no idea what I'm doing, y'all. Oh, I gotta figure out how to pin this at the top. I should have practiced before I did this. I don't want to do that. I think I just need to do chat filter, all messages. Hi, Cicely. Hi, Moni. Thank y'all for coming. I got a few more minutes. Let me figure this out first, okay? Let me figure this out. No, I don't want to do green screen. What is that? Turn that off. I turn that off. I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm technically an elder millennial. Going live is just not my thing at all. When I tell you my nerves was shot all day, my nerves was shot. Hi, Brandy. I'm trying to figure out how to pin something to the top. Let me figure this out real quick. I need to join the live. Copy. I got a second phone, so I'm gonna try to figure it out that way. I'm trying to pin the giveaway form up there for you guys. I don't need that. Oh, there it is. Got it. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the chat. All right, we still got a few more minutes. Let's let everybody show up. While you guys are waiting, go ahead and drop your questions. I can see your questions just fine. I'm new to this live stuff too. I was about to go. I know, right? Paste. All right. Now the question is, how do I pin it? How do I pin it? Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay, I'm a little tech savvy. A little tech savvy, y'all. What's good? Happy Friday. If my eyes look a little tired, it's just because I am tired. I had a very long day, got up super early, dropped my kid off to school, Pilates, clients, shop stuff. I didn't even leave the shop until about 6:15. Takes me about 20 minutes to get home. And then on top of that, my nerves were shot for being on live. How is everybody else's Friday going? That's the question. Are we happy the week is over? Do we have some big plans? Honestly, I was asked to do this live, so I have absolutely no idea what to do, what to say. I'm not really that big of a talker. I know I do a lot of voiceover work and all of that stuff, but all of that stuff is kind of like, it's all structured. Like I kind of already know what I'm getting myself into, and you can have multiple takes here and there. But when it comes to live, I'm kind of boring. I'm really kind of boring, and from what I understand, you can't have no drinks or anything like that on lives, or they'll kick you off. So normally I'd have my little glass of wine or something, to ease my nerve, but that nah, I don't want to risk getting kicked off. Tired as hell. I'm a home health nurse and I care for my mom and a grandbaby. Oh, I know how hard that can be. Oh my goodness. I'm a caregiver also to a family member who has a medical thing. So that I do that in addition to all of the other stuff that I do. So I totally understand 100%. My husband actually was a caregiver to his great grandfather when I met him. So my heart goes out to you. I understand how much work goes into that for sure. So hopefully you can kick back and get a few minutes of relaxation this weekend, because girl, I totally get you. Oh, thank you, Brandy. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. At the end of the day, it's about how many lives we can touch, right? Been a chill Friday, can't complain. Okay. I learned this from the Gen Z girls at the shop. It took me a while to catch on, but I think I got it. So anyways, it's not officially 8 o'clock, but I did drop a video. Wednesday. I dropped a video this morning. It was all about me washing all this hair, which, by the way, I must say this is hands down my favorite. We'll get into that later. But anyways, if everybody is in the live now, if you see the pinned comment at the top, there's a form for you guys to fill out for the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be, I'm going to pick 2 winners, and everybody, the winners are going to receive a braided beauty bundle. So you'll get a full braid lock glaze. You'll get a full styling set foam, and you'll get a hair growth oil. All of these play together. So I'm giving away 2 of those bundles to 2 winners today. So the form link is in the pinned comment at the top. Just take your time to fill that out. I won't even close the giveaway until probably 9-10 o'clock tonight. So you'll have plenty of time to do that. Let's see. I am a Gen Zer in my late 40s. Oh, Gen Xer in my late 40s going through menopause. Girl. And my hair has been through it. It's hard to find people to do fine hair. Yes. Do you have some tips on how to do fine hair? Let me tell you something. So when I was growing up, I had a head full of hair. My hair looked almost like this growing up. But my mom, my grandmother, my great-grandmother all told me that once I hit a certain age and those hormones start kicking in, that's going to change. And they were not lying. As soon as I hit 38, the hormones kicked in and everything started to shed a little bit. So I don't have as much density as I used to. My hair is a lot finer than it used to be. So there's a lot of things that I can't do. A lot of brands ask me to do certain things and I have to turn them down because I'm like, look, my hair just cannot handle that. But when it comes to fine hair, really, first step is always book a consultation. That's your first step. If you just go in straight in and not know what you're getting yourself into, and you don't know if that stylist can handle fine textured hair, then that's where you run into problems. So always book your consultation first. You'll want to stick to styles that are really low tension. Knotless braids have been the game changer for a lot of us. Really, I would never, in my time, I would never go back to regular box braids because my hair just cannot you know, hold the weight and the tension from it. So I have to stick to knotless. I've got some people commenting like, oh, your knotless is not tight enough. I don't care. I don't care. I actually like when my braids start to look a little grown out. You see how it looks flowy and natural? I like when my hair looks like this. All I gotta do is just style my edges, and I'll show you guys how I do that in a minute. But at the end of the day, you gotta know the look that you're going for, and you gotta communicate to your stylist that, hey, these are my issues, this is what I'm working on, and if they can meet you halfway with that, then you're in the game. But yeah, stay away from high tension styles. I don't do a lot of cornrow stuff. If I do cornrows, I make sure I go to somebody that I know has a light hand. And then I probably don't even keep them in that long, because I also have seborrheic dermatitis. So after about a week and a half, 2 weeks, it's Christmas up here. So it's not gonna last anyway. But yeah, just make sure communicate. Because not everybody is equipped to handle thin hair or understand how it works. Another thing that people don't talk about is the weight of the hair. So a lot of people like to get their braids, and they want their braids to be very thick and full, which is fine. But if you have thin hair, that hair is not going to be able to hold the weight of those braids, especially if you're getting them longer and longer and longer. So just remember that gravity plays a part in it. The type of hair that you use plays a part in it. How you style your hair. When I was in middle school, I was the queen of wearing my hair in a slick back ponytail. What do you think happened after about 6 months? This started breaking off. I started having breakage in the middle, and I had to change up my look. So at the end of the day, you know what's best. And I totally understand the menopausal symptoms. When I tell you, the way I hot flash is not the way my grandparents told me I was gonna hot flash. They used to like what do you call it? Like, they used to describe it as like an internal heating up. For me, it's not that at all. I'm actually a naturally cold person. For me, I just start dripping sweat out of nowhere, and you can't stop it. And you better hope you're wearing the right attire for it at the time. So I totally understand what you're going through, sis. All right, I've been wasting money on hair that doesn't work for me versus like it used to. What can I do to keep my hair looking good and help it grow back? Can you give me more information about the type of hair that doesn't work for you? Oh, yes. I even had to turn some brands down when it comes to the hours. I even had to turn some brands down because they weren't willing to pay me for the time. They want me to do micro mini twists. They want me to do micro braids. First of all, my hair can't hold all of that stuff. And two, that takes time. That takes time, effort, and energy. And if they're not willing to pay for it, no, negative. I'm not doing it. I like that style. It looks very natural. Thank you, Moni. Yes, this, I must say, is probably my favorite so far. I've tried all of them, but this one I think is my favorite. And I think it's because, and hold on, I got a bundle to show you guys. Oh, I saved the bundle because I wanted to make sure I could show you guys. I think I like this hair the most because it is reusable. So I was able to manipulate it so much. And when I tell you there's absolutely no shedding, the hair is just all one. It's just all complete from beginning to end. But this is what the hair looks like fresh out of the pack. This is the loose deep wave. Let me see if I have an example for you. This is an example of deep wave. This is what most people are gonna get for boho styles, because you know it just has the regular natural wave to it. And this is the loose deep wave. So you see the difference? See how the curl pattern is a little bit different? The other thing too is that this is loose hair. So when you put the hair in, there's still the possibility of there being shedding, because the more you pull on it, tug on it, manipulate it, those little strands are going to come out of the braid, especially as the braid loosens up after a while. So I think that's why I really like this hair so much, because it's connected by these threads. And what makes that even more special is that on Sunday, I've already planned this. On Sunday, I'm going to go through every single braid and I'm going to take each one of these out and I'm going to save this hair. I'm going to reuse this hair for sure. For sure. With loose hair like this, bulk hair that you have to pull apart, good luck. Good luck saving it. It's going to be way more time consuming trying to take each one of those pieces out, if you have any pieces to salvage. Let's see. Brandy says, I have fine hair as well. Seems like no matter what style, my edges don't hold or get so tangled, and it ends up loosening the new growth once I comb it out. You're just, when it comes to edges, okay, I get clowned for my edges all the time, but here's the thing. One, after I had my last child, which was what, 16 years ago, I had the worst postpartum shedding ever. I don't know if I have a picture on me right now to show you, but when I tell you all of this fell out, all of that had fell out, and I didn't know how bad it was until we went to go take Christmas pictures, and she was 4 months old, and I'm leaning to the side and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing a chunk of hair. It was gone. On top of that, I have my dad's receding hairline. So I don't have a widow's peak, but I have what you call like the M shape hairline. So all of this goes back. So as you can see, the braid that I do here, right here, I leave all of this out. I don't even bother trying to catch all of that. It's first of all, it's a waste of time, and two, if I want to hold on to what I got, I need to just not mess with it. I leave all of this out and I only catch what I can, and then all I do is style it. Same thing on this side. And that's another reason why I don't do wigs that often, because most wigs, the hairline is just straight across, and I don't have the skill set to try and figure out how to match the lace to my hairline. I really wish that they would make more versatile hairlines for folks like us, especially folks with like widow's peaks. I mean, I've had clients who have like widow's peaks that go all the way down here, like Eddie Munster type points, you know. And I know that can be a challenge. I've even seen people like shave it off, but that still looks kind of weird. And so even when I do wear wigs, I tend to like slide them back because I feel like it looks way more natural. And a lot of times I'll have a lot of this kind of like out, because that's really the only way I can do it. So yeah, when it comes to your edges, fine hair, stuff like that, just remember that the hair is very delicate. Once it comes out of your scalp, out of that follicle, it's technically dead. It's technically dead. And all the work and stuff that we do to it, the conditioning and all that, that's just helping with the length retention. So that's another thing that a lot of people don't realize. Yes, your hair grows all the time. So of course, if you're going to put it in braids for 3 months, you're going to grow about 1.5 inches of new growth. But here's the thing. If your ends are bad when you go into that style, or if you haven't been taking care of them, when you come out, you're going to end up chopping off about 1.5 inches. So there's a difference between hair growth and hair retention. Let's see. Uh-oh, somebody got a message held for review. What is that? Oh, that must be spam. I noticed that too, the type of hair to wear and what you do think about pre-made braids and clip-on extensions. Can we wear that or no? Yeah, you definitely can. You definitely can. What you may want to consider, depending on how weak your hair is or how thin your hair is, you may want to have somebody braid, like put an anchor braid like a couple going across, so that when you wear your clip-on extensions, you can just clip them on to the braids, and then it's not hanging on your actual hair and pulling more attention on your hair. I've seen it done all the time. I forgot what some of the stylists call it. I think it's called like a partial, it's either a partial sew-in or a partial clip-in or something like that. But yeah, you can definitely do that. Like locks and lace fronts wigs, but I love them, but my scalp itches with lace. Yes, your scalp is probably itching because it needs to breathe. When I tell you I cannot wear a wig for more than 24 hours, it has to come off. It has to come off, or my scalp is on fire. On fire. And it could be glueless, and it still has to come off, because a lot of heat comes off of our head. A lot of heat comes off of your head. So if you're the type of person who sweats a lot, it's going to start itching. It's going to start itching. I feel amazing. That's why I think I'm always going to be a braid girly, because I feel amazing when I'm able to like feel the air on my head, if that makes any sense. But I do love locks too. The only problem with locks is that when not done correctly, it can cause a lot of breakage, especially when you're taking them down, or if you're not caring for them properly, or if you're doing them too heavy. Locks can be a lot heavier than braids. I did a similar look to this back in the summer with locks, and I absolutely loved it. One of my most favorite styles. The only problem is that the locks were a little bit heavier. This, on the other hand, light as a feather. It feels like the hair is growing out of my head. So I got the same look. I just did it with braids instead of locks this time. Brandy says, I live in Biloxi, Mississippi. No shade to my stylist, but I haven't found anyone that focuses on healthy natural hair. I'm really so sorry about that. Unfortunately, today's climate, the way people, the way social media has trained a lot of people, they don't focus on the natural, they don't focus on the health of their hair first. They focus on how can I get this inspo pic to match exactly what this client is bringing me. That's all they care about. That's why you see them using globs of gel. That's why you see them using all kinds of different tools and stuff on the hair, and you see a lot of girls having issues with, you know, traction alopecia, and having they kind of don't have a choice but to wear the wigs, because their hairlines are starting to disappear from all the glue that they're putting on it. Like, unfortunately, social media has definitely diluted the pool a lot. So it does take some time to find a stylist who actually cares, and that's why I promote all the time that word of mouth is our best marketing tool in this industry. I have gotten the best clientele from word of mouth because our clients are our best salespeople. They are able to communicate to others how we care for the hair, and that we are going to take care of them when they are in our chair. But when somebody just sees you on Instagram and they see a style and they just show up to the appointment, they just want the style. They don't care about the hair. They don't care about the health of their hair. So I think we're starting to see a swing back in the other direction. I'm starting to see some more folks actually, I guess, learning their lesson. They're having bad experiences and they're starting to ask the right questions, which is perfectly fine. My shop, we are here for that. We are getting a huge influx of more consultation appointments, because people really want to actually talk to the stylist and understand what they're getting themselves into. So unfortunately, it does take some time to find the right fit, but trust me, once you do find the right fit, it's so worth it. Oh, thank you, Shy Girl K. Thank you. I am so hot. I can't wear lace front wigs anymore, but I kind of want to do half wigs. Let me tell you, I used to be the half wig queen. Okay, so I used to live in Columbia, South Carolina, and there used to be this hair shop on Two Notch, and it was a huge hair shop. And they would have like their whole back wall would be from floor to ceiling, just half wigs. Half wigs. And of course, this is around the time that I started transitioning. So I was transitioning from relaxed to natural, and I was also working in corporate. So I just needed something to like keep my appearance up, especially because I still had young kids. And so I used to go every Friday, payday. I used to go in there and I'd get me a new half wig, and I would rock that thing. And they were only like $20-$30. Like the real long pretty ones may have been 40, but they were never that expensive. So I had a huge collection of them. The only problem was is that the half wigs they made back in the day were synthetic. So they only had like so long of a lifespan on them. So you kind of did have to keep them in rotation. So now that they are making the half wigs in human, baby, let me tell you something. I would never be unprepared for anything. Never be unprepared. If I'm having a hair emergency, I can easily bust that half wig out and be on my way. Trust me, that is actually 10 times better than any lace front, in my opinion. In my opinion, I really don't know how people do lace fronts the way that they do. More power to them. But half wigs, especially if you got a little bit, even if you have a little bit here, the way that they're making them, you really don't even need that much leave out. You really don't. You just need enough to cover up the side. That's it. I have a curly one. I can't remember which company it was from, but anytime I'm between styles or between like doing videos for you guys, I'm popping that half wig on. If I know I need it, I wash it the night before, put it on the mannequin head. The next day it's already dry, and I just slap it on and go. That's how easy it is. And I feel like my scalp can breathe better in them. That's just me. But yeah, if you want to switch to half wigs, do it. And they are such a good investment, especially if you get the human hair ones. Such a good investment. You can get them in every color, shape, form you desire. If there's a certain one that you like and they don't come in a cut, get your stylist to cut it for you. Get your stylist to cut it for you. I used to make crochet wigs for clients and do the same thing. And that used to be like their in-between style go-to. So yes, don't be afraid to try that at all. Shy Girl K, come on girl, schedule that appointment. Thank you, Vicky. This is absolutely my favorite style so far, hands down. If I'm going on vacation, this is what I'm doing, period. Now normally, and then when we go back to talking about the bulk hair, I've tried it on vacation a couple of times, and I honestly thought I wasn't going to do it anymore, because when you're on vacation and you're in and out of water a lot, if you don't give your hair enough time to dry, you tend to look like a wet dog all the time. And I just felt like I just could not get my hair together on vacation. The last time I did it, I was on a cruise, and I did it really nice. Similar to this, I kind of did a little bit shorter. I just wanted, like, the volume. But because I was in water all the time, by the time I would get to dinner, my hair wasn't dry, and I would look like a wet dog, and it just irritated me. It just irritated me. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that when you're using bulk hair like this, if you brush out the ends of it, a lot of the hair, a lot of the short hairs come out. So it's not nearly as full as you think it is from the bundle to the time it gets in your hair. And then by the time you're wearing it and you're manipulating it, the hair just starts to shed, over time. And if it's not full enough, then yes, you're gonna look like, I guess, Kim Kardashian, like the wet look all the time. And I just wasn't a fan of that. But with this one, the one that I'm wearing now, it has the threads in it. The hair doesn't shed at all. So all this volume, I still have it in my hair. All of this, I still have in my hair. So when I did the wash video, you saw how drenched it was. That was drenched. It only took me about 30 to 45 minutes for it to dry. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. So, like I said, when I take this down on Sunday, I'm saving this hair and I'm reusing it for sure. Yes, Shy Girl K, it is hard to find good braiders in Austin. I remember way back when, about 10 years ago, there were no braiders in Austin at all. There might have been 2 or 3 African braiding shops. So everybody I ran into, they were still going to Dallas and Houston. So that kind of helped me build my clientele during that time frame, because I was the only one who was able to do certain things here in Austin. But that, since COVID, that has changed a lot. The only difference is that now we have the difference between the home stylist and the salon stylist, or the suite stylist, or the people who are actually taking it seriously, or the people who are just doing it as a side hustle. All of those are just fine. All of those are just fine. The problem is trying to find the right fit for you. Luckily for me, I've done it all. I've done the suite life, I've done the home life, I've done the salon life. I just ended up landing on the salon life because, one, we didn't have that here. And 2, with braid school where it was, I needed it to be a place where people can learn and grow. And the only way to do that is in a salon atmosphere. And I absolutely adore my team. They make work so fun. Like they say, when you're doing something you love, you're not really working, and they doing a fantastic job with that. So yes, girl, book your appointment, book your consultation. We'll take care of you, no problem. You can add the thread to the bulk hair, Vandy. Yes, ma'am, if you have a heating tool and some keratin. Ooh, child, I tried that. I ain't got the patience. I did do a video showing how to hack it with like hair glue, but I don't have the patience for the keratin glue at all. If they already make it like this, just put it in the cart. Just put it in the cart. While I'm doing this, I need to be working on my edges. So anybody who is new to the live, if you click on the link in the pinned comment, there's a form for you to fill out for the giveaway. I'm going to be selecting 2 people. I'll announce it tomorrow. 2 people who will receive a braided beauty bundle. You'll get a full braid lock glaze. You'll get the styling set foam, and you will get the hair growth oil. If this is single use and you're just using it on yourself, this will last you probably a year. That's how well these things work. The hair growth oil works as a serum as well. So like when I get finished washing the hair, I will put this on top of the hair. It's kind of like a shine serum as well. But no buildup, no flaking, extra long hold. So I'm going to show you guys how I style my edges. Only product that I use, and I've been working on this for quite some time, because what happened was when I turned 38 and my hormones changed, apparently my eczema changed as well, and it traveled to my hands. So you can imagine how bad, how stressed out I was, that my hands were breaking out so bad, and I could not work. When you shift your career from corporate to braiding hair all day, and you find out that you now have hand eczema, what do you do? What do you do? So I had to do a lot of research about how, one, to maintain the eczema and what was causing it. Come to find out, it was all internal, it was all diet. Second, I had to do some research about the products I was using that was flaring it up. And I don't know what happened during COVID, but a lot of my favorite products that I was using, that I was showing you guys on the channel, they started to really irritate my hands bad, to the point where it was almost like 3rd-degree burns. So I don't know. I'm pretty positive that they changed the formulations in a lot of them. I don't want to name any names or call anything out, but it was bad. So I never wanted to get into the product game, because I knew there was going to be a lot that goes into it, but I kind of didn't have a choice. I kind of didn't have a choice. So for years, I have been working on formulation for this product. It is a braid gel. It is an edge control. I use it to retwist locks. It works on wet hair. It works on dry hair. And it is for sensitive skin. I have not had a hand breakout in 4 years. 4 years. And I've even tested it. I've tried using some of the older products. Broke out. Hands down. Every time. So this product was created out of need. In order for me to maintain this career and keep it going, I didn't have a choice. The other thing I do is that I don't teach people to slab it on. That's why it doesn't come in a big, large jar like the ones with the big handles and all that, because you don't need that much. You don't need that much for it to work. And it works together with this. Once you put this on top of that, it ain't going nowhere. So yeah, whenever, most of the time, because I work out, I don't style my edges. But if I know I'm going out somewhere, or if I know I'm going to be on camera, I'll do a little swoopity swoop, you know, something to, you know, frame my face, and, you know, my face don't look so bald, you know. Let me go through some. I was supposed to have a moderator, by the way, but my moderator fell asleep. Y'all know who I'm talking about. It's my baby girl, Bree. But I guess she had a long week at school, too. When I got home, she was already in the bed. Hi, Southern Bird. Thank you so much for following. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of my techniques are designed for healthy hair growth and retention. So I hope that helps you guys. So you're very welcome, Moni. I'd like to get a consultation with you. Not sure where your shop is. My shop is in Pflugerville. If you're familiar with Tinseltown off of 35, we're on Pecan Street, not too far from the 35 exit. So not too far. It says Pflugerville, but we're not like in the middle of Pflugerville. We're right off of 35, Pflugerville. Lynn, hi Vandy, I love your styles you wear. What type of hair are you wearing now? I am wearing boho braids by Eon Hair, and this is the curls that I use. I use 3 bundles of this. This is the threaded one that is designed. The thread is longer. Oh, I do have one right here. Ugh. Some of the crochet hair, you'll notice that some of the crochet, the thread is shorter, like that. That is designed for like traditional crochet. This is designed specifically for braids. You see how long the thread is? It's designed for that so that the hair doesn't slip out. And you can reuse it. Key point. Anyways, so yeah, I'll do a little swoopity swoop here. What braiding hair do you recommend that is hypoallergenic? So any easy braid is hypoallergenic. And then what is the other one that we use? Anything that says antibacterial or anti-itch on the package is hypoallergenic. Easy braid is a typical go-to. The only problem with easy braid is that it's not designed for all styles. So if you're looking for that sleek braid look, if you're not a fan of the braids looking a little fuzzy, then you don't want to do easy braid. That's because the regular braiding hair has alkaline lye as a coating that keeps all the cuticles down. Easy braid does not. It's just straight braiding hair. So it has like, you'll see like more frays and you'll see more flyaways in it, which I don't mind. Most people don't mind, and especially it's perfectly fine for like boho styles like this and whatnot. But if you're doing something that's like sleek and you don't want a lot of frays and flyaways, then you want to stick to the regular braiding hair. You'll also notice that if you ever apple cider vinegar rinse regular braiding hair, it removes that coating, and then you'll start to see more flyaways with it. Okay, so you're not able to open the giveaway link. Hold on. I probably didn't do it right. Let me see. I probably didn't do it right, because y'all know I don't know how to do how to do any of this. Did I do it right? Let me see if it'll open for me. It opened for me. All right, let me unpin this one. All right. All right, y'all. Try that one and tell me if that one works. Let me pin this one. I'll go over the products shortly. Where's your salon? My salon located in Pflugerville. What city and state? Austin, Texas. I got you. Y'all try the link now and see if it works. I feel like I did it right. It's working for me. How did I mess this up? Save. It says anybody with the link, right? Save. I already got 5 responses, so it's working for somebody. Let me see. It's working. Try. If it's still not working, let me know. Yeah, it says I already got several responses in here, so I apologize, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just not a live person at all. Yeah, it says it's working. Form has C19 has impacted people's skin too much, but in different ways. What is C19? Have you ever did a book style without synthetic hair? What do you mean by book style? Oh, boho style. Okay. Yes, I have done 100% human hair boho. The only problem is that folks don't follow the instructions. So when you're using 100% human hair for boho, for the braids themselves, you got to think of it as like braiding your own hair. So when you braid your own hair and you start washing it, you start putting products on it, you start putting conditioners on it, what's going to happen to the braid itself? It's going to loosen up. So I ran into, some people understood the instructions, and I ran into a lot of folks who did not understand the instructions, and it was more work than it was worth for me to try and walk them through the process. So that's why I have opted to only offer the hybrid option, because I know for a fact the braiding hair provides structure to hold the hair in there. So no matter what you do to it, that hair ain't coming loose, it ain't coming out. That's the other thing too. Human hair does not have as much texture as regular braiding hair. So you need that texture to grip and hold on to it. My favorite braider. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm glad I was able to help you. At the end of the day, it's about who we're impacting, right? Yes, it does help. The links. The link still ain't working. Oh my God. Did I pin it? Do y'all see the link? Okay, maybe I did something wrong. Let me look at the settings. Oh, here we go. Automatic blend. I don't know what is going on with this thing. Let me click on it here and see if it works. It says you can see the link, but there's an error when I put it in the browser. Let me try the short link. Copy. Try that again. Copy. Let's take this one out. I'm sorry, y'all. This was supposed to work just fine. It's working on my end, so I'm not really sure what the error message is, because I'm trying it on my phone and my laptop. Not working. Got it. I think that is the people can't tap on it where it makes you directly. It works for me too. Okay. Pin. So I pinned the new one. All right. Anisha said it worked for her. I know, especially the way we be having these hot flashes. That was another one of my favorites this summer, was the short boho bob. Like the, oh, man. When I tell you it was get up and go, I didn't have to think about nothing with that thing. Lynn. And see, what the problem is that YouTube does not have a messaging system anymore. So it's really difficult for us to track who's entered and who hasn't, and how to reach out to you guys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a workaround. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put, if you are in this live, I'm going to put a key phrase in this live. And I'm going to put my email. And you guys are going to email me the key phrase. And that's how we're going to figure out who's entered. See? Look, my brain cells is working. Thought I was tired, but my brain cells is working. I'm new to your channel. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Thank you so much, Latrice. So glad to have you. All right, what's the keyword gonna be, y'all? What's the keyword gonna be? Eon. They sponsoring it. Keyword. And then that way, all you got to do is shoot me an email, and I'll enter you guys in the giveaway, and then I'll pull names out the hat tomorrow. I'll be at the shop, and I'm training tomorrow, so I have plenty of time to do that. So the keyword is going to be Eon. And then this is my email. It's in all of my videos, so it's not a secret. I don't know how to do. So just email me the keyword, and I got your info. And then I'll just pull names out the hat tomorrow. Because you know what else is happening right now? Y'all know AWS is down, right? The system, the cloud hosting system that works for a lot of apps and whatnot. And I believe Google has quite a few apps in it as well. But that's why you probably have been getting error messages from like Amazon, Uber Eats, all of that stuff, because their systems have been down. So maybe that's what it is. And I'll make sure I check my junk mail and everything. And then once you send the email, just say I sent it in the chat, and I can always go back to it. Let me pin it. Replace pin message. All right. My bad, y'all. Like I said, I was supposed to have a moderator, but she flaked out on me. Poor thing. I get it. I used to be the same way when I was in high school. Fridays was like my getting to bed early day. It still kind of is. Normally I'd be in the bed by now. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. All right. So let me finish styling these edges a little bit. But you see, if I'm just leaving out the door and I know I ain't gonna be out, mind you now, we live in Texas. We live in Texas. So the fact that these things stay is quite the miracle sometimes. All right. So once I do that, if I have time, I will go over it with my foam, because the foam neutralizes any of the wax or the product that your hair has not absorbed. So if you ever have like flaking or anything like that, it's because that's the product, that's the piece of the product that your hair has not absorbed. So this right here goes on top, and it's also strong hold. So that's why we use it for the finishing touches and braids, and that's what keeps the hair laying flat for the first week or two. And then two, whenever you are washing your hair, just go right back over it with the foam, let it set, and you're good to go. So usually I will just do that, let it air dry if I have time, or I'll just tap it. Hey, I see the emails coming. I see the emails coming. Okay. Okay. We on it. I see y'all. I see y'all. Okay. Somebody had asked about products in my wash video. What I do, because I have seborrheic dermatitis where my scalp flakes up really bad, is kind of in connection to my eczema. My scalp flakes, it doesn't matter if I don't put anything on it. It gets dry within a week. So I typically have to wash my scalp at least once a week or every other week. So I always start off with a clarifying shampoo of some sort. This is a go-to. In my opinion, it's such a hard word to say, Royal Oils by Head and Shoulders. I am convinced that this line was made for this hair. It was made for textured hair. They also have a product, it's kind of like a leave-in conditioner. Okay, I see the emails. I see the emails. It's kind of like a conditioner, like a leave-in conditioner. It works wonders for breaking up buildup after you take out your braids. You just spray it on there and you'll just watch the buildup just melt away. So look for this color bottle. If you don't see it in the store, they sell it on Amazon. I have it linked in my Amazon storefront. This stuff is the GOAT for me. It's the GOAT. I go over, I wash twice with this first, and to really get in there, I'll use my edge brush and just scrub my scalp real good. Once I get that cleaned out, if I feel like I have to, I'll go back over it with a hydrating shampoo. You want something that's going to restore the moisture back into those strands, because clarifying shampoos are designed to strip your hair completely. Like, you'll know it's stripped because it'll sound like a squeak. You'll hear your hair squeaking because that's how squeaky clean it gets. It's almost like Dawn dish soap and the oily ducks. Same thing. Same thing. I'll go behind it with a hydrating shampoo. It doesn't have to be this brand, but this is the brand that I have been using. Worked with them recently. You can find them on Amazon. I believe they are also sold in Target, but one, I don't already shop at Target, and two, I believe we still on a boycott. It's kind of out of the way for me, so it's not even that big of a deal. But if you're a Target person and you still get those 5% discounts, they sell it at that one as well. But they have the hydrating shampoo and they have the softening conditioner. So far, I have been using that line on all of my braided styles, and it works wonders. I love it. I did a video specifically with these products on my braided bob. Hi, I see. Yep, I'm seeing the emails, y'all. I'm seeing the emails. And then on top of it, when you want to do like a styling gel, you'll want something soft. This is a soft holding gel. You do not want to use anything thick like Gots to Be or Eon, not Eon, Eco Styler. You don't want to use anything like that because that is designed for like maximum hold. It's going to be crunchy. You want something that's like a light hold, this right here. The other one that I like to use is the Design Essentials Wrap Curl Enhancing Mousse. It's a little bit pricey, but totally worth it. Comes in a large bottle like that. But it's a light hold and it works wonders. I think it's like $20 a bottle, but if you don't use it that often, it'll last you a while. So yeah, the other thing that I like to use when I'm not in braids is the, I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Way or Wah. I don't know. Anyways, I like these products. They were recommended to me by my sister-in-law. She's also a licensed hairstylist. But it is an anti-dandruff shampoo. It has salicylic acid in it. And then they have a really good hair mask that I use for deep conditioning in between my styles. All of these products are linked in my Amazon storefront. My Amazon storefront is linked everywhere. It's in every video. It's in all my link in bios. I got a message from somebody today saying that they went to go search something and they saw my picture pop up. I was like, my plan is working. I'm just flooding the market with my face. But anyways, but y'all saw in real time that foam dry up. It's still a little bit on the damp side, so I'm not gonna really mess with it right now, but it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I would have to do some serious sweating for this to come out. Serious sweating. Yeah, so that's my go-to. We got a good idea. To be fair, when you pick the winners tomorrow, pick from the Google form and some from the email. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I may throw an extra one in there, just, you know, just for the inconvenience, because, you know, I'm so generous. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. When I tell you my nerves were shot, my nerves was shot because lives are just so unpredictable to me. But I do feel like the way the economy is going, the way product sales are going, I'm gonna have to get more comfortable with it. I'm probably gonna have to open up a little TikTok shop or something so I can just start pushing these products, because when I tell you this is next level. It's next level. I don't know any other product like it on the market. But the hard part, of course, is getting the word out and just doing the work. Like, I've never been a salesperson, but a long time ago when I was in sales, not by choice, when I was in sales, the primary thing that they used to tell me all the time was, you got to believe what you're selling. And that's why I sucked at sales, because I didn't believe in what I was selling. But this, I believe in this 100%. For our industry, for natural hair care, I believe in this 100%. And I just got to get past that. I just got to get past that barrier, that fear barrier, and just set aside time for it, you know. So I really, really appreciate you guys showing up. I didn't think I'd have anything to talk about. I didn't think I'd have anything to talk about, but you guys have made this quite enjoyable. Quite enjoyable. Okay, everybody. Okay, so anybody who did not hear, and I will post this live so that people can see it and can see what we were talking about. I'll post this live. But anybody who didn't hear, the pinned comment at the top, we had a Google form to sign up for the submissions for the giveaway, but it wasn't working for some people. So an alternative was for you to send that keyword to my email, and I'm going to put everybody in a hat tomorrow, and we are going to pull winners for the Braided Beauty bundle, which comes with It comes with a full braid lock glaze. It comes with the styling set foam, which also works really great for like natural twist and whatnot, and the hair growth oil. So you'll get this full bundle sent to you for free. Yes, I do need to go live more often. I just need some stuff to talk about. I need some stuff to do. You know, you can't, there's a lot of things that they tell you can't do on live, so I just need to find something to do. I did bounce the idea around at the shop with the ladies because, you know, we have a couple of Gen Zers there that we can go live at the shop with them. They are quite entertaining, so we may consider doing that. Put a picture of the product together and put it on your community tab, and we will share it to your... Oh, thank you so much, Moni. That is... just melts my heart. Y'all gonna make me cry. Being genuinely caring and is what is going to keep pushing you forward. Yes. You really got to care about what you do. You really got to care to be motivated. And see, y'all got me crying. What? Stop it. Oh, stop it. But no, at the end of the day, one of the main things that kept me moving in this entire thing is seeing everybody's comments and feedback, and just knowing that I'm going in the right direction. Never thought in a million years I'd be crying on the internet, but that's y'all fault. Oh gosh. Oh, all right. Do we cut that out when I repost it? Oh God. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Yes, happy tears. Happy tears in a world where we don't get a lot of time to appreciate what we have. Sometimes the emotions just come out of nowhere, right? Oh goodness. All right, so I did post a couple of weeks ago, like what are the new things that you guys want to see, because we really need to grow. We need to start doing some new things. We've got new people in our community who are asking for different things. I feel like braid school has definitely done its job. I'm gonna tell you guys this for the first time. I am literally working on developing braid school into a actual curriculum that can be used in beauty schools around the world and the country. So fingers crossed I can get that accomplished in the next 12 months. But I definitely feel like we struck a nerve with that. I definitely want to be a resource for people like me who didn't have those resources when I was that age, who knew I had a talent, but I didn't know what to do with the talent. I hope that we can turn this into something that can really grow into professional careers for a lot of people. So none of this is possible without the support of you guys. So thank you so much. Anything else y'all want to see before I go? I brought all my little goodies. What else did I bring? Oh, one last shot. This is the hair that I'm wearing. It actually did not look like this when I installed it. It was a lot curlier, but I actually loved it even more after I washed it. Let me show you guys like how much it flows. Like, look how pretty that is. It is so light, and I actually have been working out all week after I washed it, and even the sweat is just not really phasing it that much. It's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, I forgot. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot that. Everybody who emailed me, I'm going to send you the discount code, and then I'll put the discount code in this video. But there is a second discount code that they gave me for Eon products. So any Eon products you want on their site, if you use my code Vandy20, you'll get 20% off instead of the 16%. So I'll be sure to put that in the comments and in the actual video when it's posted. And then anybody who emailed me or anybody who submitted a form for the giveaway, I will send you guys that discount code. I can't believe I forgot that. See, that's how nervous I was about this. Thank you, Latrice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I apparently come from a family of teachers, and I didn't know I had the gift until I actually did it. I watch you because you know what you're doing. All of that is because I tested it. Trial and error, baby. Trial and error. Even when I'm training my girls now, half of the job is experience, and they don't know how to handle certain situations until they're actually in them. I'm only giving y'all the information based on my experience and what not to do. Because why live life on hard mode when somebody is giving you the easy tools? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I did make the DIY crochet hair card. Yes. I sure did. As a matter of fact, that's the one I have here. That's my little DIY cart. I actually had to keep one at the house because it made my life easier when I was doing my own hair. And I have one at every single one of the stations at the shop as well. Game changer. And it's so funny how I made that cart and then all of a sudden you started seeing like the bigger companies making them. Interesting. I know that's right, Moni. Yes. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I really appreciate you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's all I got. Maybe I should go live more often. Yeah, maybe I should go live more often. Be in my bed. I'm supposed to be in my bed. Maybe we should do like a little wind down session every Friday. Yeah, well, actually having a cart, having something set up makes the process so much easier. When you have some place where you can just grab the hair and install it, it makes it so much easier. Oh, I love that, Moni. I love that. I know that's right. I know that's right. Awesome. I'm still getting emails, y'all. I'm still getting emails. So, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. We talked about the products. Y'all watch me style my little edges. I'm starting to sweat. I'm actually having a hot flash right now. We talked about the hair. There's a difference. This is bulk hair. This is the crochet hair with the thread. This one has longer thread designed specifically for braids. You can't do regular crochet with this. This is for braids. And then this is the hair that I'm wearing. You can see how like curly it is. It was pretty curly when I first installed it. After I washed it, this is what it looked like. I have to say, hands down, this is my favorite so far. And y'all know I've tried them all. I have tried them all. So, all right, y'all. We done laughed, we done cried, we done got the nerves out. It's time to go to bed. Time to go to bed. Thank you all for being here. Like I said, I'm going to pull names out the hat, and you made a good point. I'm going to pull names out of the hat for both the form and the emails to make it fair. And yeah, maybe we'll do a little weekend wind down from now on. I have some advice, I think. All All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. My alarm for my bedtime just went off. It's time for me to go lay it down. I will announce the winners tomorrow, and I will do a community post. I'll post it everywhere so everybody knows who the winners are. Thank you guys so much. I can't do what I do without you. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful night. Bye. How do I sign off? If you learned something new, make sure you like and follow for more. Bye.